Hey there fellow crafters, remember the enchanting fairy house we created together in our last video? Well, today we are taking our creativity to the next level. We are going to create the small flowers we had used for decorating the fairy house with ribbon. So, grab your surprise and let's dive in. Here I have taken a piece of 2.5 centimeters white ribbon and I have folded it 3 times, given it sharp creases. Now I'm going to skewer the edges of the ribbon by burning them. Actually, I hadn't got a small ribbon. This is a small flower and I needed a small ribbon, so I had taken 1-inch white ribbon and then cut it in 3 pieces to make it small. The measurements of the ribbon are 5 millimeters into 1 centimeter for one petal. Fold the ribbon in half, then start cutting it. The lower end should be narrower than the upper end. The upper end would be wider. By the way, if it's your first time you're here, I'm very happy to have you. So if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon so that you can have all the latest updates of my videos. So here we have our first petal in our hands, and now we are going to skewer the edges of the petal by burning them. Hold the petal again and now burn the inner corner of the petal in a notch, and it would be a very slight notch. This way you are going to have a slight heart-shaped petal in your hands. Keep the petal folded and then we are going to burn the lower edge of the petal in a slight slant. You can see the lower end of the petal is pointed and you have a petal, a complete ready petal to work with. You are going to make 5 petals for one flower. I am not going to use hot glue to make this flower. I am using UHU glue here. You can use any other glue that's available in your country. Put a small dot of glue at the side of the lower end of the petal and then stick the other petal. Hold it for a few seconds so the petal can stick properly. Now put another small dot of glue to the second petal in the same way and then stick the next petal to it. I couldn't make this flower when I was decorating the fairy house because if I had done it, it would have become one long video and that was not feasible. So I decided to do another video to make this flower, and here it is. And tell me, how do you like this flower? You know, it's very handy, it's very beautiful, and it's very easy to make. This is the last petal we are going to stick now, and so put 2 dots of glue at the lower ends of 2 petals and then stick your last petal so that it can be skewered both ways. Keep on holding the flower for a few seconds so that it can stick properly. I am using a wire of 22 gauge here and the length of this piece is 7 centimeters. I am going to cut the lower edge of the flower slightly from the wrong side to insert the wire, and I am also putting a dot of glue on the wire and then insert it in the flower. Your flower is ready and the size of this flower is 1.3 centimeters. So guys, it's a very small flower but it's very cute. We are going to make the leaf now, and the measurements for the leaf is 2.5 into 2.5 centimeters. I am going to fold the ribbon now, give it a fine crease, and then I'm going to cut it on the crease. This way I'm going to have 2 pieces of ribbon. I am going to fold the ribbon again and then I'm going to start cutting it in the shape of a leaf. Now fold the leaf again and give small cuts at its edges. We are going to burn the leaf now so that the ribbon shouldn't fray. First of all, I'm going to burn its lower and upper end. Then I'm going to fold the ribbon from the places where I have given them cuts, and I am going to burn the edges of those cuts to skewer those edges. Fold the leaf again, hold it with tongs, burn it to give it a sharp and fine main vein. There are many ways of making stems for the leaf. Here I am going to use a new way. I have cut a small piece of ribbon. I am going to burn all the four edges to skewer this ribbon. I have already wrapped floral tape on this wire, and now here I am going to use hot glue. Put a dot of hot glue on the end of the wire, then put that wire on the leaf and put that small piece of ribbon on that wire. Press it down with your fingers, and here you have a leaf with a stem. If you're hearing odd noises, I'm sorry for that because there's a playground near my room and the children are playing and they're making a lot of noise. So sorry for that, but I can't help it. Here are the beautiful flower and leaf, complete and ready to be used in any DIY project. But before we say goodbye, I want to share something truly special with you. I have put the link of that fairy house we had decorated in our last video in the top left corner of your screen. Click on it and enjoy it.